Filtered sunshine, a little bit of high clouds moving through once again. We saw that on our satellite picture today, and if you looked up, you might have noticed those clouds rolling through. Otherwise, it was a nice day. We got warm this afternoon, got up to 78 degrees at Mobile Regional Airport. Now we are cooling down. We're at 58 now at Mobile Regional, 59 over in Bay Minette, 57 in Milton, and 65 near the beaches in Destin. Going to be slightly cooler night. We're going to get into the 40s in some spots. Otherwise, we're going with 54 in Mobile. Then 78 once again for tomorrow under a mostly sunny sky, maybe partly cloudy. Winds also beginning to turn just a little bit. Getting to a bit of a transition period here, southeast at 13 miles per hour. Here's your planner for tomorrow morning. Looking great under those mostly to partly sunny skies. Temperatures start once the sun rises, getting into the 50s and then 60s. It's going to be a pretty quick process getting up there. And then we're in the 70s by 10 a.m. in some areas. In the afternoon, warm with a mix of sun and clouds. And this really hasn't changed over the past few days. 76 by 2 p.m., 4 p.m. A really nice afternoon. Winds now out of the south then. What about the beaches? Yes, the rip current risk remains low. So surf height only around 1-2 feet there. Forecast high of 75 degrees at the beaches tomorrow. So we're going to be in mid 70s in spots. That'll be pretty enjoyable. UV index very high though, so keep that in mind. In fact, I stood out in the sun for just a little bit today. You can really feel it. That UV index is very high. Make sure you have that sunscreen on. Now some changes ahead. So if you know anybody heading down to the beaches Monday or Tuesday, let them know. Medium to high risk of rip currents on Tuesday. That's as winds kind of increase out of the south here. We're going to get a little bit more surf. You can see that once again, 3 to 5 feet there. Also the cloud cover increasing. So something to keep in mind if you're going to be heading down to the beaches. Your Sunday is fine, but things start to change Monday and Tuesday. You have to pay attention to those rip currents. Also Monday, eclipse. Here is our first look at the eclipse forecast. These are the numbers for Mobile. Peak eclipse just before 2 p.m. here. And some of our forecast models indicate that some of the clouds that we have in the morning on Monday will burn off just a little bit and we'll get some breaks in the cloud cover. So I'm going with a partly to mostly sunny sky. I think we're going to be able to see this thing at this time. We're going to get more model data as the day gets closer and closer. So something to watch there. Also notice the temperature might drop ever so slightly right around that peak of the eclipse. Then we're looking ahead to different things. Our next weather maker, rain and possibly some thunderstorms. This is midweek next week. Here's Tuesday. Late in the day on Tuesday, low pressure system organizes off to our west. We get rain and likely some thunderstorms there. Could some of the thunderstorms be strong? It's a possibility. One thing we do know though, heavy rain. If you were watching earlier, I showed you those rainfall totals around 3 to 4 inches. This gets out of here on Thursday, but we do have a low-end chance for some stronger storms. Something to just keep an eye on there. So here's that 7-day outlook. The eclipse on Monday, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some small rain chances with Wednesday being the biggest day for rain. After that rain chance, temperatures moderate to more seasonable levels. Talking Friday, 76 for a high under sunny skies once again.